everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. It's so good to have you here. I make videos for growing families, so anything related to making babies, having babies, growing babies, taking care of them, living life. That's what I do. I haven't always made videos about that, but almost 2 years ago, sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. Almost 2 years ago, I had my son Wilson, made a few videos called Baby 101. So it was all about how to take care of a baby. Bunch of you came and started watching my videos, and so now I make content about that stuff. So if you have anything you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments below. If you're a parent looking for more support, you can join us on Facebook. We have a private group, Jess Hover and Friends. If you are looking for more of my family, if you're just really trying hard to find that, you can join us on Instagram at Jess Hover. No, that's not my Instagram, at Jess_Hover. Oh, and just thank you for those of you who are shopping Very Good Mothers Club, our small business. It is awesome to have you. Thank you so much. We love seeing you wearing our stuff, and every time you order, it makes a little ding on our phone and we cheer, and it's just so exciting. So thank you. Today's video is newborn essentials with a twist, and that twist is everything you need that money can't buy. And that's because I think there's a lot of stuff that we could tell you about what you should buy that would make your life easier. I've made videos about that, but there's a lot you will want that is free. It's just stuff that you're gonna need that isn't gonna cost you any money, and that's so fun. This video is a sponsored video. It's a partnership with a company called StoryWorth, who I already used for my dad, and now I'm using for my mom, and you can use it for your mom too. StoryWorth is an online service that helps your mom, your grandma, your mother-in-law, every mother figure in your life share stories through thought-provoking questions about their memories and personal thoughts. It's a fun new way to engage with them, even if you can't be together in person. Every week, StoryWorth emails your mom a different story prompt, questions you've never thought to ask them, but you would totally love to know the answers. What was some of the best advice your mother ever gave you? If you could choose to have any talents, what would they be? So fun to read their answers every week. It makes your family feel close together, even when they're not close like mine, spread out all over the place. And at the end of a year, StoryWorth compiles all of your mother's responses and puts them together in this beautiful keepsake book, along with photographs that they've submitted, and it all ships for free. StoryWorth has helped numerous families get to know each other in really profound ways. The stories are amazing. They'll move you to tears. This last year was crazy for everyone, and for me and my mom, it was especially crazy to have a baby and have her not be able to come here because of COVID. Not recommended. Highly recommend have a baby when there's not a pandemic, but you know, we live and we did it. Anyway, this book is going to be so special for my sister and I to be able to read through all of my mom's responses, and it's gonna be so sweet. And not only is it gonna be life-giving and really sentimental for my sister and I, it's also a great way to honor my mom for the way she's poured out her life to love us. Give your mom the most meaningful gift this Mother's Day with StoryWorth. Get started right away without the need for shipping, plus $10 off by going to storyworth.com/JessHover, and have a happy Mother's Day. Keep it simple, keep it sweet. What do you need as a new mom that you can't buy with money? One, you're gonna need support. Honey, you need support. You need family or friends. And I guess what it comes down to is if you really can't have the support of family or friends, you may want to consider paying for some support in other ways. Maybe somebody to clean your house or somebody to care for your older kids. But what I'm trying to say here, and what my dream for you is get support around you. The main essential thing you're gonna need is people to come and care for you guys and bring you food and ask you how you're doing and remind you to take naps and tidy up and just love you, hold that baby, feed that baby, let you rest, let you run to Target perhaps, run to the store. I don't know, you're gonna want hands, extra hands on deck to help take care of you and your precious loved ones. Two, you're gonna wanna know how to mute people on social media. This is a great time, delicate little flower you are. You're gonna be done having your baby comes, bundle of joy, beautiful, magical, hormones raging, blood perhaps coming from your body, milk perhaps leaking as well, and perhaps this, I don't know, maybe I'm talking to the dads, and if you're a dad of and you got a wife and that's what's happening, now you know. Or maybe you're adopting, then you won't have those things going on, but you're gonna have a lot of feelings regardless of how that baby came out of you, and you're gonna want to not have additional noise when you're floating through social media, which sometimes you will. Maybe you wanna move the app, maybe you wanna delete the app. I think I'm leaking milk. Somehow talking about this made my milk come in. Anyway, if there is anybody on social media that is making your head spin, that is not helping you to feel really good right now, maybe comparison is being noisy, maybe politics, maybe, I don't know, whatever it is, you're gonna wanna learn how to mute people. You don't need to delete them, you just wanna mute them. The problem with deleting people is eventually you may wanna see their stuff again, and if you have to refriend them, then you have to explain that you unfriended them, unfollowed them, whatever. So just handy dandy mute situation, highly recommend. Third, you are gonna want to find something entertaining to watch on TV, on Netflix perhaps, wherever you stream your favorite shows. I really recommend it. I hardly ever watch TV in my life. I just don't really have time for it. But when I first have my babies, I watch so many shows. And I think it's because I'm awake a lot. I'm feeding a lot. And I need something entertaining that's gonna help keep my mind off the fact that I am dying a slow death, that I'm really underslept and a bit of a walking zombie. I love my kids. I love them. They are wonderful. I just sometimes don't always love being a mom. So I joke about it, but I know that the internet's an offendable place and I don't want to rub you the wrong way. I'm joking. Motherhood is amazing. You're going to love it. It may not be as hard for you as it was for me. But anyway, watching great shows is fun because it's something to keep your mind involved in a story other than what's going on in your own mind and body. And that's really fun and sweet. Naps. Try and grab a nap wherever you can find it. Ask for help if you need a nap. Maybe someone else can take care of the baby, do a feeding if your baby takes a bottle. Anytime you can rest, take advantage of the rest. You're gonna want it. You're also gonna want caffeine, maybe. I know that sometimes people don't want caffeine. I'm a highly caffeinated individual, so I really thrive on people giving gifts of coffee. I'm trying to make this a video about stuff you don't need to buy, so I guess that's where the support comes in when your friends or family are like, what do you need? You could say food or coffee. That's a really nice gift. Movement. I think moving your body is a great way to keep your mind clear. So if your body is physically capable after having a baby, going for walks is very nice. It's a sweet way to take your baby out, get some fresh air, and also help your mind get air. And I find it to be kind of therapeutic. So movement. Also like holding the baby and rocking like this, or like just dancing with the baby, any sort of movement will help create some endorphins in your mind. And if the baby's crying, the baby's gonna like the movement, and your mind might like the movement as well. Learn how to advocate for yourself. So you say, yes, I need help. Could you please do this thing? Surrender your expectations. Much easier said than done. Like if you expect to have an unmedicated labor and breastfeed, no problem, there's a very good chance that will happen. But there's also a chance that that won't. A lot of people have birth stories that don't go as they planned. A lot of babies don't breastfeed as easily as we hoped, and you end up in a different predicament. What you want to prioritize is your health, your baby's health, taking care of those things versus really clinging tightly to how you thought motherhood was going to look for you, because it just might look different, and that's okay. And you didn't fail. There's nothing wrong. Feed your baby however you need to do that. I know that the expectations and the pressures and all of that are really hard, so we're gonna work on surrender, a newborn essential, surrendering. Your shoulders might get sore. I'm actually only doing this because mine gets sore from drinking water. Technically that is something you have to pay for, but you might cry, you might be exhausted. A good mantra to have maybe would be like, this is temporary, this is beautiful, this is meaningful, this is temporary, because there are going to be times where it feels like the day is really long and maybe you're really exhausted and it's kind of frustrating how low you feel when you thought it would feel higher, and you just remind yourself this is temporary. All feelings are temporary. Good ones, hard ones, they're all temporary, and mostly we want the hard ones to be temporary and the good ones to like slow flow. Good music, happy music, upbeat music, peaceful music, worship music if that's your style. Word. Now is a good time to use your words to express what's going on the inside of you. You don't want to feel alone. You don't want to feel isolated in this time. So if you need a counselor to be able to talk through things with, or your partner is not going to be able to read your mind at any stage of your life, but especially in this one, they're going to not have any idea what's going on inside of you. So this would be a great time to use your words to express to them what's going on. With loved ones, people who are jumping in to help, but it actually feels less helpful and more harmful, you're going to want to use your words. If you need space and they're coming over too much, or if you need them to come over and they're giving you too much space, use your words, because your words are going to be a powerful tool to help create the reality that you want when your baby is here. Laughter, smile, no. Smell. You're going to want to smell your baby. Breathe the baby smell in. Your baby might also smell like poop and like old food, but a lot of times the baby's smell is really sweet and really meaningful and creates this feeling in your brain, like triggering hormones that make you feel like you're in love. So smell the baby. That's going to be super helpful. Look at the baby. Adore how cute your baby is. You made the cutest baby in the world. I don't know how you did it. That's incredible. Congratulations. Soak up the cuteness, because that's going to help when you're really tired of keep looking at how cute they are. So great. You're also going to want a spot to lay the baby down if they cry their head off, and then you take deep breaths, a safe place to lay the baby down, and maybe ask for support. Again, we're using our words and our support system to be like, hey, I'm tapping out, you tap in, take care of this baby for a second so I can take deep breaths, and then you come back. And I think that's all. If there's anything else you actually need, like essentially paying money for, I made another video about that and you can go watch that. I'll link it below. But mostly I want you to take care of you, because if you take care of you, then you're gonna be so full of life to take care of your little baby. And that's just the best way. And what a lucky baby that you have, that you are their parent. That baby is so lucky. You were doing such a good job. If you're not a parent yet and you're just preparing, I want you to know that if I can be a mom, you can definitely be a mom. You got it. You're going to be amazing. All the hard stuff is going to be outweighed by good stuff. And hug people. That's another thing you might need. Hugs. Get those hugs in, and maybe take a multivitamin. I know that you have to pay for those. Someone else could buy you one. The support group could buy you vitamins and water, and then you can be nourished. Okay, you're gonna do so good at this, or if you're a mom already or a dad, so excited for you. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon. Happy Mother's Day.